हेलो एवरीवन, माय नेम इज समीर गौतम, टॉप रेटेड फ्रीलांसर एट अपवर्क। और आज का वीडियो मेरे चैनल पे मोस्ट रिक्वेस्टेड वीडियो है। तो अपवर्क रिलेटेड मैंने जितने भी वीडियोस डाले, चाहे वो प्रोफाइल का हो गया, प्रपोजल का हो गया, सब पे एक चीज़ रिलेटेड बहुत ज़्यादा कमेंट आता था, वो था इंटरव्यू। तो इंटरव्यू रिलेटेड लोग क्वेश्चन पूछते थे, हालांकि मैंने उनका आंसर किया है। और आज की वीडियो में मैं फिर से इंटरव्यू रिलेटेड कुछ कॉमन क्वेश्चंस के आंसर करूंगा आपके लिए। लेकिन साथ ही साथ जो सबसे बड़ा चीज़ है वो है कि मैं एक लाइव इंटरव्यू प्ले करने वाला हूं आफ्टर आंसरिंग दिस क्वेश्चन। एक लाइव इंटरव्यू ऑन अपवर्क विथ माय पोटेंशियल क्लाइंट। ठीक है, तो इसके लिए एक लाइक कर देना। तो पहला क्वेश्चन, क्या इंटरव्यू मैंडेटरी है? तो देखो, इंटरव्यू आपका चैट में भी हो सकता है। ये वीडियो मेनली है वीडियो इंटरव्यू रिलेटेड। ठीक है, तो क्या वीडियो इंटरव्यू मैंडेटरी है? तो मैंडेटरी नहीं है, पर चांसेस है, हो सकता है। ये डिपेंड करता है क्लाइंट पे। अगर कभी छोटा मोटा प्रोजेक्ट जैसे होता है तो क्लाइंट तुरंत रिक्वायरमेंट बता दिया चैट पे और आप काम करके दे दो। और कभी कभी क्या होता है, क्लाइंट को वीडियो मीटिंग की आवश्यकता पड़ती है। अब एक क्वेश्चन ये भी था कि इंटरव्यू में क्या होता है। ठीक है, तो अब सारा इंटरव्यू अलग अलग टाइप का होता है, लेकिन जनरली क्या होता है, क्लाइंट अपना रिक्वायरमेंट बताएगा आपको। ये सबसे ज़्यादा होता है, क्लाइंट आपको अपना रिक्वायरमेंट बताएगा, क्योंकि उसे भी लगता है यार वीडियो में बताना कुछ आसान होता है। तो आपको मीटिंग पे बुलाया और उसके बाद आपको वो अपना रिक्वायरमेंट बता दिया। दूसरा क्या होगा, उसे आपको और अच्छे से जानना, तो आपसे आपका एक्सपीरियंस पूछ सकता है, आपका प्रोसेस कि आप काम कैसे करते हो, आपका वर्किंग प्रोसेस क्या है, टाइमलाइन कितना लगेगा, बजट वगैरह डिस्कस करने के लिए। तो नॉर्मल चीज़ होता है। तीसरा क्वेश्चन जो आता है कि मेरी इंग्लिश अच्छी नहीं है या मेरी कम्युनिकेशन अच्छी नहीं है, मैं मीटिंग को अवॉइड कर सकता हूँ क्या? तो ऐसे में तो मैं यही बोलता हूँ, देखो, इंग्लिश हो या कम्युनिकेशन हो, एक स्किल है जो सीखा जा सकता है। तो मैं तो कहूँगा आप इसे अवॉइड मत करो, क्योंकि जब आप इसे सीखोगे तो आपके पास और ज़्यादा अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ आएंगी। ठीक है, तो आप बल्कि अवॉइड करने की जगह इस पर काम करो, इसको इम्प्रूव करो, अपनी इंग्लिश और कम्युनिकेशन। अभी भी मुझे लगता है कि मेरी इंग्लिश या कम्युनिकेशन बहुत परफेक्ट या क्लोज टू परफेक्ट नहीं है, या फिर इन जनरल इंग्लिश भी छोड़ दो, कम्युनिकेशन में ही मैं बहुत बार कभी कभी फंबल कर जाता हूँ, चाहे मैं हिंदी में भी बात कर रहा हूँ या इंग्लिश में भी। अगर टॉपिक मेरे रिलेटेड है, तो जैसे कि अभी मैं बोल रहा हूँ तो मुझे लग रहा है मैं बहुत फ्लुएंटली बोल रहा हूँ, लेकिन इन जनरल मैंने देखा है रियल लाइफ में कि मैं कभी कभी बहुत फंबल करता हूँ, इवन टॉकिंग इन हिंदी। हाँ, ये भी एक क्वेश्चन था एक्सेंट रिलेटेड कि उनकी कैसे समझ में आती है एक्सेंट, और हम कैसे बात कर पाएंगे फॉरेन क्लाइंट्स। आपको इंडियन इंग्लिश में बात करने से चलेगा, आपको अगर एक्सेंट सीखना है एज अ स्किल तो आप सीख सकते हो, आप प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हो। लेकिन मैं तो इंडियन एक्सेंट में ही बात करता हूँ। ठीक है, नॉर्मल इंग्लिश में बात करता हूँ जैसे इंडियंस करते हैं। बस समझना मेन है कि उनका एक्सेंट आपको समझ में आए। तो मुझे लगता है मैंने कवर कर लिया सारा पॉइंट। एक चीज़ और, ये जो मैं अभी वीडियो प्ले करने वाला हूँ, देखो, दो तरह का फ्रीलांसिंग जब हम करते हैं तो दो तरह का मीटिंग हो सकता है। एक मीटिंग ऐसा होगा ना जहाँ पे आप क्लाइंट को पिच कर रहे हो अपना सर्विस। जब क्लाइंट को पता नहीं है कि आपके सर्विस से उसे क्या बेनिफिट होगा, मतलब वो एक तरह से आपके पास नहीं आया, आप उसके पास गए हो, आप उसको अपना सर्विस पिच कर रहे हो, तो वो अलग होता है। उसमें आप बहुत कुछ बताते हो कि आप कैसे क्या प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करोगे। ठीक है, उससे आपके सर्विस से कैसे बेनिफिट होगा। लेकिन मैं जो अभी प्ले करने वाला हूँ ना, इसमें क्या होता है, क्लाइंट को आपकी रिक्वायरमेंट है, ठीक है, आप पिच नहीं कर रहे हो अपना सर्विस, क्लाइंट आता है, डिस्कशन होता है ये मेनली। ठीक है, तो ऐसा नहीं है कि आपको इस वीडियो से कुछ ज़्यादा सीखना है कि समीर ऐसे इंटरव्यू कर रहा तो हमें ऐसे इंटरव्यू करना, नहीं। आपको मैं बस एक स्नीक पीक दे रहा हूँ मीटिंग का, इंटरव्यू कैसे होता है, ताकि आपको बस एक क्लैरिटी आ जाए, अच्छा ऐसे होता है। मैं क्लाइंट का फेस और उसका जो नाम और कंपनी का नाम होगा वीडियो मीटिंग में, वो मैं सब हाइड कर दूंगा, क्योंकि क्लाइंट की भी प्राइवेसी है। ठीक है, तो बस अब आप वो वीडियो देखो।
Hello.
Hi,
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thanks.
You are D, right?
I'm actually Jerry Ann, but we have one account for our marketing agency. Um so yes, I'm Jerry Ann. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, same one.
Yeah, so we have a client who's looking to set up some automations using the tool I sent you, and I saw that you had some expertise, so I
Mhm.
just kind of wanted to get an idea of, what's the process typically, and how many like automations do you typically set up, and just, how the approach kind of works.
Okay. So first of all, do they already have some interactions happened on TDO, or is it a new account?
It will be new.
Okay. So from that, I actually get the idea what kind of questions people are generally asking so that we can automate it. So to start with, like we don't have the real data, we can go with assumptions, like what people generally ask with that business for customer support, or if they come to chat, what is their purpose to chat? To get their query solved, and there can be a list of questions which are being repeatedly asked. For example, 70-80% of the time it is the same questions,
Yeah.
and whoever is handling the chats, they have to answer the same thing, copy paste again and again. So that is for customer support, again, as you said, to help them in sales. So as you mentioned, sales, it is a e-commerce, right? So what products they generally sell?
So it's how some people use like chalk on their hands when they do gymnastics, or they're at the gym and do weightlifting, or to grip like golf clubs or tennis, things like that. So they have a product that is competitive with that. It's like has no mess, it doesn't make your hands white. Um
Okay.
so it's a powder kind of granules that you rub on your hands and helps enhance your
Hmm.
grip. So they
Got it.
only have four products on the consumer facing website right now. It's like a bottle, a bag, and a dispenser, and
Okay.
then a bundle. So it's not a lot of, it's one product really, just like different forms. So
Mhm.
it should be pretty simple to just get the list of questions people usually ask them, um, like you
Yeah.
said, to answer some things about the product, how it works,
Yeah.
the forms it comes in,
Hmm.
and you know, like how much would I need, or things like that. It should be, you know, a
Yes,
simple
yes.
list of
Yes.
questions.
So questions and with their answers. Now, answer can be either one step answer, like simple answer, question and answer. It can be sometimes multi-step also. For example, someone has a problem with their order. It can be a scenario where they have a problem with their order or delivery. So we can automate that process, because initially when someone says I have a problem with their order, people means customer support ask their order number and their email address. So these things also can be automated, so that the real human, like 20% of the chat, obviously human have to handle, because
Mhm.
there are some unique things which we have not trained our chatbot, so a human have to answer. So in that case, half of the work chatbot will do. It will already ask them their email ID, their order number, and then connect to the human, so that
Mhm.
they will see sometimes. And when we see it at a volume, many hours will be saved. And again, we have two types of chatbot in TDO we can set up. One is rule-based chatbot, and one is AI, you can say, but it is keyword-based chatbot. Means
Mhm.
someone doesn't follow the path which we have created, and they typed it. They typed, for example, where is my order, or by when can I get the delivery? So by understanding, they are asking about delivery, picking the words like delivery or order, we can give the answer. So if we only go for rule-based chatbot, then there will be one big automation. Or if I divide it into 4 5 parts, then it will be 4 5 automation for
Mhm.
customer support. I'm talking now for only customer support. And if we go for keyword based, so every question, for every question there will be one automation. It will be short automation, means a couple step automation only, but there will be number of automations will be more, means the number of question we are automating, we have to create each, means one automation for each question and answer. So
Okay.
so if you want to go for both, there will be more number of automation. If you only want to go for rule based, so rule based are like it, user click on the chat icon, it will present them with the options,
That's
they have a
really
query about, yeah, product or delivery or size or whatever e-commerce have. And in your case, first I will go through your website brand, I will understand more about it, and then I can give you the strategy, like what we should do. And then based on that, I can create the chat flow. So it will be a rule based. And for AI, if you want, then we can do that also.
okay. And then, so is there a price difference on the setup for the automation versus the AI?
Yes, so like if I'm only setting up the rule based, suppose it is costing you 1x 100, then if I do it on AI also, then 150. So
Yeah.
1.5x more than the usual setup. And now how much usual setup will cost only rule based? That will depend after I go through your website and get an idea how much automation or how big or complex or simple the automation is. So then I
Hmm.
can quote you a price. Like generally, I told you similar projects which I have done, it ranges from 400 to $800 depending on how complex it is. So if it is a simpler side, then it will be around 400.
Okay. I mean, it should be pretty simple because, like I said, it's really like one product.
Mhm.
So they can't ask, that many questions. So,
Yes. So once you can send me the list, I
mhm,
can give you means exact more almost the software programmation, how
yeah.
much, and also give you the timeline.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. All right. All right. I think that makes sense.
Mm.
I'm trying to think if I have any other questions.
Yeah, you sure
And
take your
then so with the tool, is it Tidio?
TTO.
Tidio.
I call it TTO.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I saw that it has some integrations with like Meta Messenger. Is that something you set up as well, or no?
I can set up, but generally I prefer another tool if someone have to go all in for Facebook and Instagram DM funnels,
Yeah.
means fully into it. Then I don't prefer TDO because TDO is mainly for website widget. It do offers integration, but there are many limitations like several triggers you cannot use on Meta in TDO. In context of TDO, there are some limitations, and it mostly act as live chat, means a human is handling the chat
Yeah.
because the features means not all triggers work on Meta as it works on website. So TDO is very much made according to website chatbot. So for
Mhm.
Meta, if someone has to go all in for marketing, I use ManyChat. It is another tool. So it is especially for Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp. So then I use another tool like if someone has to do. But in this, if you want the basic, whatever TDO offers, if you want to integrate that with Meta, I can do.
Okay. Just wondering.
Mhm.
Um, okay. All right. I think that answers my questions. So yeah, I will keep you posted on the client and try and get that list from them of the FAQs, and then we can take it from there.
Also, like do the client use any current customer support system? They are using any CRM or any ESP? No?
So they have Klaviyo for their email system, but
Okay.
right now, basically their customer service is just, email us at this, and they are just handling
Okay.
via email because they really just started out, so they don't have a very high volume where they have to, they're overloaded. So
Mhm.
right now it's just through email, but I'm sure in the future as they grow, they'll want to, use something else to help direct people.
Yes. So like if TDO also have ticketing feature, like support ticket is generated. So if you want to go for that feature also ticketing, later we can do. First, let's start with the chat automations.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it. Like
Thank
I
you.
said, I'll get the list of questions from the client and I'll keep you posted on starting this. And
One more.
yeah, yeah.
Just to add one more thing. Yes, so like to help in sales, like this is the customer support is kind of reactive chatbots, means user will first ask and then we will answer. So there can be some proactive chatbots where we can start the chat. For example, someone is leaving the website, and to just keep them on the website, we can give a message from our side like uh, just take the means is it all good, like did you find what you were looking for, means we can
Right.
come up with creative ideas where we can keep them on the website. Or if they are taking too long on certain page, we can give them the discount from our side. Or as soon as they made a purchase, we can give them uh, uh, big discount for next purchase, so by so that we can keep them in the loop. So these are the proactive means sales, assistant sales, or soft sales. So that also we can do apart from customer support.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. I think they would be I think they would like to do that and maybe offer something if, like you said, they're about to leave or taking a long time. So, all right, yeah, that will be great. We'll definitely want to
What,
integrate some of
yes,
that
and
in.
one more thing, like what I do, generally I see for a couple of weeks or 100 chats, whichever come first. Either 100 chats happened on TDO or in 2 weeks. I analyze the chats randomly to see how it is performing, so that based on how it is performing, we can keep it optimizing, means
Right.
time to, yeah, that's it.
Okay. And do you charge for that on like a regular basis? Something like
Yes,
that to
so
optimize
yes,
it?
so now yes, so now if our scope is clear, I can do it on a fixed price. And later when we have like 1 hour of work in a week or 2, 3 hours in a month, like when we have to just go through, see the analytics, and if any major change needed, so we can go for hourly also. So like I currently charge $40 per hour. So
Okay. All right.
yeah, and when the scope is not so clear, we can go hourly also.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
All right. I think I'm good on the info and questions. So, yeah, I will reach out on Upwork and then hopefully we could get started soon.
sure. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Thank you. It was nice to meet you.
Yeah, same here. Bye.
Okay. Bye bye.